San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. This one features two teams that Clark suffocate you defensively, don't they? How do you go about this one on offense?
I think patience is critically important when you're facing such tough defensive teams. You can't force anything offensively. You got to be sharp and physical, take care of the ball, and run your stuff. If you do that, then I think you've got a chance to overcome this tough defense.
Now here's Rondo following the shot by Roy Hibbert. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard is going to light up.
The layup's good off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Man, great vision.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Anthony. Last time out he had 13 points.
Throwing a haymaker. He wants to make him feel it.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. They set the screen. Got a hand on it.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
Outside Rondo. Fires the three. That shot off. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, in that one, they just stood down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here we can check out the story for him. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the inside. Stolen by Stojakovic. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Spurs. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. To the right side. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Miami trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Shoots the 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Knocks it loose. Pushing it up. Here's Anthony. And a jam by Anthony.
This is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
shot.
Greg, at this point of the season, are teams starting to look up at their record and get too fixated on that?
I feel like most teams now know where they are at all times. Teams that aren't doing well, coach will let them know, and at the end of the day, you're out there to win and not have a good time.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter.
Part of that defense found a way to convert.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Pass to Anthony. For three. Score the basket in his second of 2 attempts.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
The Heat trail by 3. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk, that's a little risky.
Now here's Rondo. 17 points in his last outing. The three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, they're running on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Hibbert. Heat moving the ball around. It's good. 14 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Outside Rondo. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Basket counts.
And Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. On the clock from deep three-point land. The long distance three is built.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. To finish it off. Wow, beauty.
Sweet move, and he caps it off with the hoop. Don't get better than that, folks.
It's tipped. He is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much. looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
To the wing right side. Six on the shot clock. Hit the shot. Again, the Heat good for two.
Just beating that shot clock. Great awareness.
Spurs trail by 5. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Miami. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
I think for the Heat, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Harry Sanders is checked in for Anthony. And it's Martin in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Martin. Taken away. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Knox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And that game against Portland, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the first one drops.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on it.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Looking to end the run. Hibbert pulls it in. Heat beat by 7. Number 2 around 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Outside, Martin. Looking to get it going, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 10.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Heat.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With a pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to E. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. He's got 24.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Smith right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Here's Sanders. Got a piece of it. An even 3-on-3 break. It's hauled in by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. They start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by E.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And here's Martin. Nothing on the board. Shoots. The shot comes out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Number 52.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 12. Stolen away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So it's San Antonio now, after the Heat pick up 2.
Miami foul call. Number 42. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Sanders kicks to Martin. 5 on the clock. They can use a bucket. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Spurs trail by 14. Anthony kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony. Latrey cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 29 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Back to Martin. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
90 seconds now into the second half. Sanders passes to Carmelo, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Takes the three. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And he drives in. That one drops for.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The Heat shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Spurs. Rondo comes in for Kevin Martin. Spurs trail by 20. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Some numbers for Hibbert. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's right around 5 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Anthony kicks to Rondo. Will it go? Bucket is good. He's got 9.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Heat have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Rondo, still scoreless. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ball stolen. Now here is Stojakovic. Defense is right there. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Team foul.
For Miami, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. From downtown, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Anthony's shot is off.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Again, the miss by the Heat. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Spurs. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. He's got 15.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
From past the arc. A shot off that time. San Antonio's got a three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these big looks.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. He had a nice open look right there. And the Heat lead by 16.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Pass to Stojakovic. Shoots it with authority.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. To Knox. Knox down the 3 ball. Knox has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Miami.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defense. defensive end first.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Knox. They get it again. Pops in the layup for two.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now here's Rondo. There's the steal. All alone. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
San Antonio again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice work out the looking on it from the perimeter and made it count.
The Heat leading by 19. And the rejection by Smith.
He's always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after
The tough blocks.
Now Rondo. Pass to Smith. Anthony on the wing. Spurs passing it around. Oh, and a fast break.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
Number 22.
Good job of capitalizing in transition.
Here's Rondo. And here's Smith. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hibbert. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Broke loose and stolen by Hibbert. Here's Knox. Fires the three. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now here's Rondo. Smith dishes to Rondo. Smith the pass to Rondo. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Knox. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. He's got 39.
And with that three, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Smith. Fires the three. It's deflected. Here's Knox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Rondo. Smith, left side. Over to the left wing. The 19-foot shot. And the shot is long. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Lets the three fly. And the Heat, another three.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Rondo with the ball. Another steal. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely, trying to end the drought. Score the basket. He's 8 for 13 from the floor.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Buries him down low. He's got 44. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Heat. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Right wing. Now here's Hibbert. Defense right on him.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.